Welcome to Robinson Secondary School, where our coverage of the 6A North basketball tournament continues with the girls' championship as the Langley Saxons face the Battlefield Bobcats. Hi, basketball fans. Jeremy Huber here, joined by longtime Centerville head coach Brian Doyle. And Brian, anytime you're into a championship, it's got to be a fun feeling. A little bit nerve-wracking, but I'm sure something that you always look forward to.
Oh, absolutely. The anticipation, the excitement in the locker room before the game. It's hard to put into words what that feels like, but a great day of basketball. Both these teams, #1 seeds coming out of their leagues, both 21 teams, so it sure promises to be a great game.
Should be a fun one. We love to bring it to you today. Let's go ahead and take a look at our keys to the game. We start off with the Langley Saxons.
Yeah, for Langley, every coach wants to play defense. The old adage, defense wins championships. So Langley's scores, it's been kind of low-scoring games this year, so defense is a real staple for them. Hustle plays, obviously. You see that this time of year, those little hustle plays, 50-50 balls can make a huge difference. And then rebounding, limiting teams to one shot is a key for every team.
Let's look at our players to watch for the Saxons. They've got a pretty good trio. Our first player to watch for this Langley team, of course, last year was a runner-up in the state, Jordan Callahan.
Yeah, it starts with Jordan Callahan. She's a point guard, really a combo guard. She can shoot the ball, as you see, 29 threes, scores 13, which is for other teams, she would score much more due to the slower style of play and pace of play. But it starts and ends with Jordan for Langley.
Let's look at our second player to watch for this Langley Saxons team, Elizabeth Busey.
Yeah, another one who puts, again, 6 points for Langley. He's probably like 10 for a lot of other teams. Gets to the free throw line, does a pretty good job at the line as well.
Other player to watch for this Langley Saxons team, of course, third in the region last year, Rachel Dooney.
Yeah, she's another good one. You see, again, 6.5. They've got some balance, so those two complement Callahan with the scoring. Also does a pretty good job at the free throw line. If you shoot close to a 70% clip at the high school level, that's a pretty good percentage.
Now for our keys to the game for the Battlefield Bobcats.
Hey, look at that rebounding. I think most high school coaches are going to mention that as a key. So certainly a key for Battlefield. They do a good job on the boards. They've got some size. Free throws, they've got a couple good free throw shooters, and there's a drop-off after that. So I think what's important for them is getting the right people to the free throw line. And there you see the 50-50 balls or the hustle plays like Langley talked about. Certainly a key in every championship game.
Let's go ahead and look at our players to watch for this Battlefield Bobcats team. Number 15, Aaliyah Mooney.
Aaliyah Mooney, good shooter, good scorer. She does get to the free throw line and shoots it well. 12 a game. She can get on the boards from her guard spot a little bit as well.
Correct myself, Aaliyah Moon. Well, sure, we'll get that one right during the game. Daniel Harrington, another player to watch.
One of the Harrington sisters, 10 points, 5 boards. She's one of the ones that gets on the boards. You saw rebounding as one of their keys, so they'll certainly rely on Danielle Harrington to do a job on the boards tonight.
And our third player to watch, Marley McLaughlin.
Another double-figure scorer. You see she also can get on the boards as well, so a number of people can rebound the ball for Battlefield. So, again, that shows the importance of rebounding. They have a number of people that can do it.
Let's go ahead and welcome in our third member of our team, Anna Tarullo.
All right, I'm here with Langley's Coach Baker. Now, Coach, rebounding, points in the paint, transition, what's going to be most important for you all to focus on to get the W today?
A combination of everything. We are a jack of all trades. We really rely on maximizing every opportunity on defense, offense, rebounding, so we'll need everything.
I know you had kind of a relatively short time to prepare for today's game. How does that affect you?
Not too much since it was a Saturday. We had the day as opposed to like the kids going to school, maybe going to work, so we had a decent amount of time to get ready, and we saw them play last night, which helps a lot, so I feel good.
All right, who's going to be the #1 player to contain for Battlefield?
Oh, they have a handful of them. Probably the Harrington sisters are going to be tough, and then Marley, she's somebody that I've seen her whole career, so she's a very physical, tough player.
All right, great. Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thanks, Anna. Earlier, Anna was able to catch up with the head coach of the Battlefield Bobcats, Anthony Mills.
All right, Coach, who's going to have a big game for you to come away with a W tonight?
I think we all had to have a big game. It got to be a group team effort. You can't win with just one individual. We all got to play hard. We got to do the little things to make us successful tonight.
Definitely. And what is your game plan headed into today's game?
Make sure we rebound the basketball, make sure we defend, and then make sure that we make free throw shots.
What's the most important thing you emphasized to your team before you all came out here today?
We got to play defense. We got to have every 50-50 ball, and we got to make sure we play hard and make sure that we're not being outworked.
All right, great. Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
And almost ready to get things started here. How we got here. Langley wins over W.T. Woodson, Chantilly, and Oakton. Battlefield wins over Centerville, Madison, and Patriot. Now time for championship basketball. Battlefield in the white, Langley in the black, and we are underway here at Robinson Secondary School. And very quickly, Battlefield goes for the bucket. Langley with that defense we've been talking about.
And let's look also offensively. They're going to play a deliberate style. You see Jordan Callahan doesn't really push the ball up court. She'll pick her spots.
Saxons looking for that opening bucket. Remember, here in Virginia, no shot clock, so teams can play a little slower style if they wish.
The Saxons certainly take full advantage with that, Jeremy. See Ellie Buckley there, number 44, hit 5 threes in the semifinal matchup against Oakland. Let's see if Battlefield is aware of that. I'm sure they will be.
There's Buckley, the tallest player on the court, so really can mess your defense up a little bit. And Buckley can't find the range right there on the 2.
She was too close, Jeremy.
Starting lineup set there right now. Battlefield go with Canty, Harrington, McLaughlin as the shot put up air ball there. Danielle and Dana Harrington both starting. Aaliyah Moon also in the starting lineup for Battlefield. For Langley, it's Callahan, Dooney, Augustini, Busey, and Buckley.
2 air balls to start the game, possibly some nerves and a bigger gym. I think these two teams will settle down quickly. These are both teams that have been in this situation previously.
Drive to the bucket, won't go down for Dooney. Stays alive, though. Now they'll call a double dribble as Buckley with the violation.
Somebody needs to break the ice here.
Yeah, and you've coached over here before, Brian. Is it different in this bigger gym that Robinson has?
Yeah, it's a little unusual. I think that's a great play right there because if you can get to the rim and get a couple easy ones going to the basket, it certainly helps your confidence. Once you see that ball go through the basket once or twice, you usually settle down.
Dana Harrington with the first bucket of the game, and Battlefield with the early 2-0 lead.
Generally in a gym like this, you don't want your team starting off with a bunch of perimeter shots, and there goes one.
And that's back iron, no good, missed that time by Augustini. Battlefield, the less experience of these two teams, at least when it comes to this level, the pass thrown away. And Callahan going to push the tempo, tries to scoop it, a lot of contact. They say it's out off Battlefield and stays with the Saxons.
Yeah, you see, that's a little unusual for Callahan to maybe force that shot. She's an excellent decision maker on the basketball court.
Drive to the bucket, that one partially blocked. Like I say, it came loose, and then the 3 goes up and knocked down. Jordan Callahan puts the Saxons up, but right back down goes Battlefield and a Langley rebound.
Another transition opportunity here. Yeah, you can't leave Callahan open. She'll knock it out, knock it down.
Callahan will try again. Can't get that one to go down. Rebound pulled in by Buckley. Back over, Dooney. Back to the top of the key and Callahan.
Here they go, working that clock again, Jeremy.
They're already 3 minutes gone and just a 3-2 score. Hang in the lane, can't get it to go, and a foul going to be called. As again, you may said it was maybe jitters, but really not a lot of good shooting early on in this game.
Now let's look on this possession and see how quickly Battlefield shoots the ball. They clearly don't take as much time as Langley does on offense. And there they go.
Shot put up and shot goes down. This time Aaliyah Moon, and a quick 30-second timeout by Langley and their head coach, Amanda Baker.
Could be a number of things. We certainly saw defense as a key to the game for both these teams. That may have been too easy for Coach Baker's liking. She might have to call a timeout and address that one.
And in the high school game, 5 timeouts per team. I know in college they dropped it down to 4 this year, but still plenty of timeouts able to be taken in the game if you want to burn one early.
True, although they don't have all the media timeouts that they do in the college level. You deal with that over at American, Jeremy.
And the media timeouts, the bane, or it could be the best part of the existence. It gives you time to regather yourself.
True.
This Langley Saxon team, as we kind of referred to earlier, went all the way to the state championship game and lost. Actually finished third in the region. We'll get into that as we move along in the broadcast tonight. This one, it's obviously the title's nice, but doesn't mean the most, as that rebound will be pulled in. Back out, Dooney. She's stuck, and she'll have a jump ball called. It stays with Langley.
We saw rebounding as a key, I think, for both teams. Saw an offensive rebound there by the Saxons. Again, that's like an extra possession if you get those offensive boards.
A huge size advantage for either team. Callahan. As we dip towards 4 minutes in the opening quarter, Langley and Battlefield in the 6A North Championship game.
Did they count?
Wow.
They did count the basket. A little continuation there, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah, look, NBA style. Zoe Canty picks up the foul, her first.
The whistle seemed to come as she was making her move in the post, but it counted.
Busey hits the shot, and she'll hit the free throw. So Langley back out in front by 2.
A little token pressure here, a little three-quarter court, half court. Let's see if they trap out of it or just looking to slow down the Bobcats.
Shot blocked, and that's going to go out of bounds off of the Saxons as Buckley used that 5'11" frame.
I like what I see from Battlefield, the way they're attacking the basket, scoring in the paint. That's going to be a key. Langley's going to have to adjust and kind of tighten up their interior defense.
It was Danielle Harrington. So both Harringtons with buckets, and we're all tied up at 6. Knocked away as the Bobcats will try and beat the Saxons down the floor. Good transition D. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Gets an unkind iron as it falls out by Canty.
Callahan playing off the ball now.
Callahan gets it back. She'll drive to the bucket, put it up, and what a finish by Callahan.
Yeah, she recognized she had a little mismatch in terms of size and quickness on the perimeter, went right to the basket with that one.
Callahan with that sweet scoop, able to get it to go down and lead back to 2 for the Saxons.
Good rotation.
Shot up, long 2, no good. But again, offensive boards, and that'll go off the hands of Buckley. But you mentioned it, those extra possessions you get from the offensive boards, and seems like Langley, that's been big for them so far.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, Jeremy, I think Buckley needs to take a step back behind the arc. She made a living there last night.
Yeah, knocked down those 5 threes to knock off Oakton. Of course,
hand check.
That foul will be assessed. Looked like the official gave 23, but there is no 23 on the court. So we'll assume it was on number 13, Dana Harrington. Three-pointer up, back iron, no good. Batted around and chased down by Augustini.
Moon's a decent three-point shooter, hit over 20 on the season. There's Buckley.
And that one gets the bounce, so the magic is still there for Buckley.
Talk about the shooter's bounce. That's key for her after missing her first 2 shots.
You don't see a high bounce like that go in normally, but
no.
We'll get a foul here, and that's going to be on Augustini, her first. Leah Moon will step to the line, averaging around 12.5 points per game as she knocks down the first.
Pretty quick first quarter, Jeremy. Not a lot of fouls called. Langley takes some time off the clock each possession.
Alexa Chips now into the game. And second one goes down for Moon to cut it back down to 3 points.
Gonna put a little pressure on Callahan. It shouldn't faze her.
Is that a move maybe to turn up the speed on Langley?
Well, I think so. I think clearly the Bobcats want to play faster.
Yeah, Langley Definitely deliberate. Defensive base team going to try and slow you down some as we hit the 90-second mark of the opening period.
Langley in that 2-3 zone trying to defend the interior, and there they are.
Thrown away, gathered in, and now Langley with the full court break. And we'll have a tie-up, and that will give it back over to Battlefield.
Yeah, I don't think the Saxons are at their best in the transition game. Not to say they can't get some transition scores, but they're more comfortable in the half court for sure.
And interestingly tonight, Battlefield, a team that has never really been this far before. Now, a lot of state championship type heritage for them. They've got a girls soccer team that's won the last 3 state championships. Their boys programs have been very good as well. And a 3 goes down for Danielle Harrington.
That was a 2. Foot was on the line. They say that's the worst shot in basketball, Jeremy, with your foot on that arc.
So leaves it at a 1-point game. See if Langley holds for the final shot. They will not. They'll take the 3. Banks in as it goes down for Emily Shively.
I'm not sure how you do that, Jeremy. You see it every now and then, that bank shot from the corner.
Yeah, well, I think we saw LeBron James do it against the Wizards last month.
This is true, although even he had a better angle on his. Yeah, Jeremy, you're right. I thought they might hold it for the last shot there, but they did knock it down.
Not a good shot. So now Battlefield can take the last, and getting it to go down will be Aaliyah Moon. That'll take us to the end of the opening period as Langley holds the 14-12 lead here at Robinson Secondary School in the 6A North Championship game.